Okay, hi everyone. So here's the challenge. A 66-year-old golfer build a YouTube golf channel. Maybe even lower my handicap along the way. I reckon building a YouTube channel is a bit like walking onto a new golf course. Uh, Expecting to break 100 first time out on a new course. You don't know the course, don't know the hazards, don't know the greens. You just got to play the course. Pretty lucky here in the Philippines. Of course, we do have the caddy assistants. They tend to know a lot of things about that helps you out. But for the most part, you're still just figuring it out. And everybody thinks golf is easy. Well, until you actually start playing a game of golf, you start playing, you see the professionals make it look so easy. How hard can it be? Well, then you start playing. Golf is probably one of the hardest games there is, mentally and technically. But golf is a great teacher. Teaches you a lot of things. So I've been messing around with YouTube a bit more seriously for about 2 months now, and starting to think a lot of the lessons I learned in golf can be applied here. I've been making a few shorts and actually made a couple of these talking heads, as they call them. Really bad stuff, but been fun. And we've also filmed a couple of rounds with the Dummies, which are my sons. But check them out; they're here on the channel actually. But throwing a few things out there. Haven't exactly set the world on fire yet, but I've already realised lots of things that actually go into putting a YouTube channel together. Not only the filming, but you've got to think about your editing, as they tell you, the titles and your thumbnails, and you got to do this, you got to do that. But like golf, you got to make it fun. Over the years, I've seen a lot of people start golf full of excitement, new clubs, big plans. Going to be a scratch player in a couple of weeks. Play every week, hit the range, but improvement is slow, really slow, unless you happen to be a really talented player. I have seen people pick up a golf club and excel rather quickly, but they're the exception to the rule. It takes practice, a lot of practice, but it's those couple of good shots during a round that keep you going, keep you coming back. What I'm finding is YouTube is the same. It's the small wins, keeps you smiling. I've had a few small wins playing with this. You don't become a good golfer overnight. You don't become a good YouTuber overnight. You new, you start watching all the professionals, all the advice, thousands of tips, training videos. New golfers do the same thing. They're watching best players, swing advice, training videos. And on YouTube, do the same thing. You watch the big creators, you're watching the gurus, new ideas, new strategies. Before you know it, you're chasing your tail. It seems to me everybody's a guru. I have to do something on here. But sorry, I'm not. So what I'm going to do is I'm figuring it out as I go along. If I can get a few views, a few subs, they're great wins for me. And having a bit of fun along the way, learning some new tricks. So I'll give it a go anyway. Golf, played for a lot of years. I actually took it a bit more seriously maybe 5 years ago. Member of a couple of clubs, playing in club comps. Improved somewhat. Don't get me wrong, the weekend warrior golf games with mates, a lot more fun, I reckon, but comp's good for you. I play a struggling 12.3 index, and I'm starting to think YouTube is exactly the same. I wonder if we can index new creators on YouTube. You know, maybe we can get an index system worked out. Anyway, we'll see what happens with that one. You dabble, expect results. You got to commit, I believe. So I'm going to play a few rounds. My original idea was simple: film some rounds with my sons and other people that play with. That's why I called it Golf with Dummies. We're pretty average golfers. There's plenty of content out there of professional golfers playing incredible golf. But it's a small percentage of golfers. And it's the same on YouTube. There's a small percentage of creators at the very top. Most of us, if they're going to be major creators, I wouldn't imagine. But the small wins, like I said. So I thought, maybe average golfers might just want to watch average golf. See the pain of normal people playing the game. Some average rounds, real duff, real heartbreak, maybe some improvement, maybe a few of those great shots that keep us coming back to play the game. So I'm going to treat the channel the same way. We'll play the golf, film some rounds, visit different courses. Lots of great courses here in the Philippines that I'd love to play. So bring you some of those as well. But maybe also make a few videos about the process and what I'm learning and the learning curve. Back to our rating system. Can it be done? Let's find out. If you want to follow the journey, stick around. And if you've got any thoughts or advice, drop them below. I do read them. Cheers for now, and see you at the 19th. And maybe subscribe. Help us along, and check out our early vids. Could be fun. Cheers.